then we can get a bit more. Right. Alright students, so look at this specimen here. Alright. So let us look right at this specimen here. It's a nice specimen. Alright, so just focus on him right here. Alright. And here we can see the what? We're taking that, what is this structure right here, for example? Let's start with this. Alright, what is that? What is this? I heard you, what is that? So that's the middle cerebellar peduncle. Reasonable? So you see very, very large here, the middle cerebellar peduncle right here. Connecting the pons to the cerebellum. Okay? The pons is cerebellum. You can't see, but I can see it very well here. Right in here. Can you see what I'm seeing here, or you can't see it? Yeah? It's like a crumpled purse. Alright? And that crumpled purse there is a what? Dentate nucleus. Right? So you can actually see what is happening right here, the massive connection between the pons and the cerebellum through the middle cerebellar peduncle. So that's the middle cerebellar peduncle. And we can also see in here the dentate nucleus, which is quite clear. Reasonable? Yes. Alright, the dentate nucleus is quite clear there. And that middle cerebellar peduncle, what will it contain? What does that middle cerebellar peduncle contain? And those are the transverse pontocerebellar fibers. Right? So we're just relaxing for a while. Transverse pontocerebellar fibers. And where do the corticopontine fibers have their origin? So there's a man with a grey shirt. I'm looking at him there with glasses. Right near. Very good. So where do these pontocerebellar fibers arise from? You don't know? Alright. Where do these pontocerebellar fibers arise from? Man in the green shirt, the green thing, puma thing. Where do the pontocerebellar fibers arise from? You're not sure. Okay, so that's good. I like to hear that. You're not sure. Okay, because what we'd rather do is more quality than what? Quantity. Quantity is rubbish. More quality. Reasonable. And last time, what did we discuss? We discussed the cerebellum. Okay? So I'm asking, God is asking, where are these corticopontine fibers arising from? The man says he's not sure. The man in the green shirt, you don't know where the corticopontine fibers are arising from. So these corticopontine fibers are all en route to the neocerebellum. Reasonable? And the neocerebellum is all about synergy of movement. Right? So therefore, we have to inform the cerebellum about everything. Isn't that so? And then the cerebellum will get all of this information, visual information, from where the memory is, long-term memory, everything will go from the cortex to the cerebellum. And what do we notice? What do we see? That the cross-sectional area of the cross-sectional area of the cerebellar peduncles, the middle cerebellar peduncles, is vastly more than the spinal cord, indicating that the cerebellum is getting a massive input, vast input, right? And these corticopontine fibers, Natasha, what's the name of the gentleman in the grey shirt? I just want to connect with you. With glasses. Yes, you know his name? What do you call him? Shane? 10? 10. Like 9 and 10? What's wrong with that? 10? Oh, so 10. So 10. What we're saying though is that the what? The function of the cerebellum is for what? The neocerebellum is for synergy of movement. Reasonable? And I'm really sure. So what we need to do is we need to get input from all parts. Right? So from all parts of the cerebral cortex, right? Not from all parts of the cerebral cortex, from the frontal, from the parietal, from the occipital and temporal lobe, we can send input to the what? To neocerebellum. So there will be frontopontine, paratopontine, occipitopontine, and temporopontine. Reasonable? What part of the internal capsule would you expect the temporopontine fibers to be traveling in? The temporopontine. What part of the internal capsule would you think to put a temporopontine in? The posterior part. What part of the posterior part? Temporopontine. What part of the where we want to put them? What we want to see is that you understand it. Retrolentiform or more. What do you think about sublentiform? Is there a sublentiform part? Right. So what we find that the sublentiform part is connecting the thalamus to the what? To there. Reasonable. And here is the auditory what? Radiation. Okay, so we go in the post other part, but we can consider that sublentiform part. The occipitopontine, right, and paratopontine. Okay, so occipitopontine takes those in the retrolentiform part. Reasonable? So we can check it out. What about those coming from the premotor area? And the frontal parts. Right? And also, so we need to know, so get an idea. Okay? So basically all of these fibers are going to go in the internal capsule, and from the internal capsule, they're going to go into the what? Coronary internal capsule, and then into the middle three-fifths of the, but no, sorry, forgive me, the portopontine fibers are going into the portopontine. We have frontopontine going in the medial one-fifth, and occipitoparatopontine and temporopontine going in the lateral one-fifth. Then you're going to synapse in the pontine nuclei, and from the pontine nuclei, you're then going to be back transverse pontocerebellar fibers, right? And we said about how many nuclei on either side? About 23 million. Reasonable? Reasonable, so there's a lot. Okay, so the pontine nuclei. So you see this thing? So if you look in lower animals, they don't have this part of the pons. But we have no humans, especially that are the more sophisticated primates, have a very large basilar portion of the pons. Right? It's like the beer belly of the pons. And this beer belly of the pons is filled with pontine nuclei. Reasonable? And the pontine nuclei are relay stations into the neocerebellum. Okay, so they will cross. Okay, then now they will feed on, and these are what type of fibers? Those fibers are mossy fibers, isn't that so? Right? Except the ones that are not mossy fibers are. Hold on. Wait one. Where's my red? I brought a kind of thing with some pictures. Just a minute. Just a minute. Very good. All right. So if you look here, right, just look right here. So, Daniel, yes. Very good. All right. So we're looking at a section through what? We're just relaxing. This session is called what? Review. All right. Review. So we are looking at the section through what are we looking at the section through? Medulla. Right? Immediately we see the pyramids. We see the nuclei of Patrick Ledenque. Right? Those are the arcuate nuclei. Isn't that so? Right. So these are the arcuate nuclei that are lying on the pyramid. Then we see the medial lemniscus. Reasonable? The medial lemniscus right here. You see some spinothalamic pathways. Reasonable, which are more the spinal lemniscus. Then we see, if this is pyramid, then we see beside it no olive. They want to focus on the olive. Okay, see the olive there? Okay, and there you can see the fibers here. These are the climbing fibers. And these are the olivocerebellar fibers. Right? So the olivocerebellar fibers. Okay, that's the olive. And you see they're crossing to the opposite side. Okay, and by the way, you'll see if this is the pyramid and that is the olive. Then we see this cranial nerve 12. Isn't that so? So we're looking now in the floor here of the fourth ventricle, the rhomboid fossa. Right. What's the name given to the lower extent of the rhomboid fossa? The orbix. Right? And right in the orbix, what do we find? Ilium postrema. Isn't that so? Right. Blood-brain barrier there, yes or no? Alright. Do you know about circumventricular organs? Organum vasculosum? And all of these things? Very good. Alright, so we see now the floor of the fourth ventricle, right, and then the orbix. Okay? So we see here the medial longitudinal fasciculus appearing, isn't that so? Alright, we'll take the spinal. Okay, alright, so we're here. And then we see now lateral to the olive, we see cranial nerve block. 9 and 10, isn't that so? Alright, and then this big structure right here is the inferior cerebellar peduncle. So we see from the olive, these fibers leaving, crossing to the opposite side, passing through the medial lemniscus, okay, traversing and penetrating the medial lemniscus, and passing over to the opposite side to enter through the inferior cerebellar peduncle. Right? Remember, these were fibers. The fibers that were coming down to the olive, the inferior olivary nucleus, were coming from where? Where were they coming from? The fibers that are coming down to the inferior olivary nucleus, where were they coming from? The red nucleus. Isn't that so? The red nucleus of the ipsilateral side. Okay, they were descending down the red nucleus of the ipsilateral side. Then, going to the inferior olivary nucleus, forming olivocerebellar fibers, which Dr. Thomas will tell you that the inferior cerebellar peduncle is primarily composed of the olivocerebellar fibers. So it forms a very large component of the inferior cerebellar peduncle. So this means that this is very important. And to what parts of the cerebellum will it go? What parts of the cerebellum? Shamara, what parts of the cerebellum do you want to send it to? These kind of fibers. But I think we should send it to all parts. Very good. Okay? I don't. Is that so right? We can send it to all parts? Are you sure? Very good. Which cells you want to send it to? Not all. Which cells you want to send it to? Which cells you want to send it to? Purkinje. Is that so? Keep it in here? Very good. What do we send it to the Purkinje? Reasonable? So this is the olivocerebellar input. So there's a loop. There's a loop involved in the globosum fastigium feeding up to the contralateral red nucleus, then right down to the inferior olivary nucleus, then through the inferior cerebellar peduncle, back to the cerebellum. Reasonable? So that's involved with what? We said like automatic movements. Things that are learned repetitive movements. And we use an example women like to use as well, and that's what? Sewing. And we all use that weekend, you know, so we like to sew a lot and those kind of things. I do all the sewing, right, Rosie? On the weekend. Alright? So that is the inferior cerebellar peduncle. Okay, so very important to really appreciate what is happening here. So this is there, you see your pyramid. You can see all those fibers there in the pyramid. Okay, all those fibers, you see the arcuate nucleus. You see there, okay? So this is a very important section. The inferior cerebellar peduncle related to Dr. Lennon will tell you, smile, all of those nuclei of the what? The nuclei of the vestibule, isn't that so? There's the nuclei there.
Slim, sir. Slim.
Slim. What's slim?
Superior, inferior, lateral.
So why didn't you tell me yesterday? I asked you smile and you said yesterday was smile. So let's say who do you mean? It's smile. Slim. Okay, look, it's slim. Okay, so superior, lateral, slim. Alright, so you see the inferior cerebral peduncle. Okay, so we see 9 and 10. Very important is the nucleus of the tracheal solid areas. We're going to get the solid area flank pathway there. Okay? Alright, so this is a very good picture. Alright? So this picture I brought to show one reason unknown, and that was to show you the output from the inferior auditory nucleus going via, see right here, the olivocerebellar fibers. These fibers are climbing fibers. We're going to go through the inferior cerebellar peduncle, a major part of it, okay, and then feed on to all aspects. Reasonable? Good. Alright. So if we get back to this section here, okay, focus down on it. Okay, so you see this section right here, this part here. Alright, who is this structure right here? Who is this? Right here. Who is that? Who is this structure right here? Who is this structure right here? Right here. So if we would have pinned it, right? We would have pinned right here.
Optic.
Right here. Right? We would have pinned it here and that is it.
Nerve. Trap.
Optic chiasma. Optic chiasma. Right? So we can see it right here. Right? Okay? And remember, right at the center of the chiasma, where we get the crossing of the nasal retinal fibers. Reasonable? So when the pituitary gland will enlarge, it's going to hit first of all the midline of it. Right? Okay? And then now we really compress the whole chiasm. When we compress the whole thing, then we get what's called the bitemporal hemianopia. But initially, how is it manifested? The upper quadrants. So we get a superior bitemporal quadrantenopia. Right? A superior bitemporal quadrantenopia. So the upper outer fields of vision will be affected. Reasonable? You're going to go to the ophthalmology very soon after this. You have to know that yes, part of it you have to do ENT, you have a part of it is ophthalmology. There are whole big set of ophthalmology notes, and they will come that you know the basics. Reasonable, like what Dr. Albert did. And if I were you, I would take Dr. Albert's loose notes, every PowerPoint page, make it into a sheet of paper, and memorize those things inside out. Because what he gave you was diamonds. Right?
So it's even the little measurements and so
All in the measurement is very important. When you go to your ophthalmology, you have to know those things. Reasonable? So there you see there. Alright? So what's the lateral relation of the optic chiasm? What's lateral to it? Lateral to it is the internal carotid artery. What's anterior to it? The anterior communicating artery. What's posterior to it? And this is a beautiful specimen right here, Daniel. You want to get right down here. A beautiful specimen here. Alright, beautiful right here. I want to get right into there. Yes. Zoom in hard. Maximum. Come on, you can't get more than that. Okay, so what that structure is the infundibular stalk. See right here? Right there. That's the infundibular stalk right there. Okay, you see the infundibulum coming down? Yes, sir. So that's the infundibulum coming right down. This is the what? That's the chasm right here. Then immediately posterior is the infundibulum. Okay? Directly superior is the lamina terminalis and the floor of the third ventricle. The floor of the third ventricle directly. Directly inferior, what's inferior to it? Inferior to it is the diaphragm cilia. Okay? Now, this is a beautiful specimen right here. I see a splitting of the dura occurring along here. I see a splitting of the dura right here. What is that splitting of the dura from? What's going to be the splitting of the dura right here? Why never split it? It's open. What is there? What lies on the clivus right here and dura splits here? And let's call it bacillus venous plexus. And that bacillus venous plexus is going to communicate inferior with the internal vertebral venous plexus, remember that? And superior with the cavernous sinus, reasonable? Okay? So remember now that bacillus venous plexus is going to communicate with Dr. Levenquist spoke to you about the internal vertebral venous plexus, and the internal vertebral venous plexus will communicate through the external vertebral venous plexus, primarily through the basic vertebral veins. Reasonable? Okay, so this is a good specimen. Let's do much more neuro here. So there we can see now in the third ventricle, and right here, this is what? And this is the foramen of Monroe. See it there? That's the foramen of Monroe. So if that's the foramen of Monroe, therefore this is the what? Fornix. See the fornix coming around? And in the exam, let me put exactly where the pin was in the exam. There. See the pin was right there in the exam. What is that structure? Right here. And that's the anterior commissure. Right? That's the anterior commissure. The foramen of Monroe is going to be bounded by the thalamus, anterior nucleus of the thalamus, and anterior by the anterior column of the fornix, and immediately anterior to the anterior column of the fornix will be the anterior commissure. Right? So this is thalamus right here. Okay? Alright? And there you can see, who is this fellow right here? Who do you think this is right here? Very good. I heard somebody say it already. That's the crura of the fornix. Now the fornix is like a plane. It's like a plane, like with wings. So this is the crura of the fornix right here. There you can see the fornix coming right along, and this is the anterior column of the fornix. Okay? So this is a good section. Let's see what's on the other side. Okay, beautiful, look there. Right. So right here, you see the substantia nigra here. Okay, that's the substantia nigra. Who is this? This is beautiful, this is magic. This is magic. Who is this? So this is coming right up to the superior cerebellar peduncle. You can see the superior cerebellar peduncle is starting and going to feed right up to the what? To the area of the midbrain. Okay, on the other side you saw the middle cerebellar peduncle. And then this is so beautiful, I don't know if you can see it there. You see that? We want to see here down here. Very good. Focusing good. Alright. Excellent. Wow, that's fantastic. These glasses are really glasses, that's a problem. Or these are the what? That's the basilar part of the palms. And you can see all of the what? The corticospinal fibers. You see them all converging to this point? They're converging to the pyramid. Okay, so those are all the corticospinal, and you can see all of the what? The pontine nuclei. So you see that? You can see all the pontine nuclei right here. There. And then we can see the substantia nigra. Very clear. We see what artery is this artery right here. So this, put the pin in this, what artery is this right here? And that artery is the Looking at the position. Is this a basilar artery? Just yes or no? Yes or no? Basilar, is this a basilar artery? Yes or no? It's a vertebral artery. Because it is, and there you can see where the other vertebral artery is going to unite, right? To form now the basilar artery. So this big void that you see coming up here, this is the basilar here. So this is the pontomedullary junction. So that's where the two vertebral arteries will unite. Okay, so then this is the basilar artery going right up here. Okay? Alright. Who is this artery up here? Who do you think that artery is? Yeah, right above here. Who is this artery? Who do you say this artery is? Alright? Who do you say this artery is right there? So that's the anterior cerebral. Right? That's the anterior cerebral. Okay, that's the anterior cerebral right here. Okay, because remember the anterior cerebral, the internal carotid artery is going to divide into a middle cerebral artery, and that's anterior cerebral. Okay, so right here we see the thalamus. This is the head of the caudate nucleus, and you can see the head of the caudate nucleus is winding over the body, thalamus to the caudate, body of the thalamus. Okay, so this is a very good specimen. Okay, just relax. So I have to show you this one, and then there, I love this specimen. I have to actually take it down and show JP in his office. Very good. So in the 90s, this is what we do. Very good. So we can zoom in on it. Okay, very good. 300 marks. Okay, and you can see very, very clearly. This is so beautiful. And there we can see the what? The locus coeruleus. Do you see it? You see that black pigmented area? Right here. See the black pigmented area? That's the locus coeruleus. Right? Okay, so that's beautiful right there. And you can see the what? The gracile nuclei very, very clearly right here. Okay? No. Let us move into what we're going to do today. So when it starts the tutorial now. Alright? Okay, relax. Alright, so what we would like to do is to say a little about, let's just look at this specimen here. So, zoom in on it. As much as we can. Very good. Right, so what we're seeing here, there are a lot of blood vessels, isn't that so? There are lots of blood vessels here. Okay, lots of blood vessels here at the base of especially that intrapeduncular fossa.